Hello and welcome to the second match of the quad series. This time it is Australia taking on Zimbabwe. We are once again live at Colombo Park Oval. Now it's all time for the toss. Sikandar Raza spin the coin. Mitchell Marsh calls for tails. And it comes down as tails. So Australia won the toss. And they have decided they will bat first. Leg side, it's picked up. And fine leg takes the catch. It is a no ball. And it goes all the way for 6. And a poor start for Zimbabwe. A free hit and it's gone all the way for 6 as well. Right then, the free hit delivery for Blessing Muzurabani. Short ball that's gone up in the air. It's gone over the wicket keeper. It's going to fly all the way for 6. Not the start that Muzurabani was hoping for. Ball name! That is a magnificent comeback. Full and straight. And he gets through the defenses of Sam Konstas. Sam Konstas goes for 14. Australia have lost their first one. It's 15 for 1. Travis Head comes in at number 3. Zimbabwe will hope they're into the comeback after getting the wicket. That's gone up in the air. Travis Head giving himself room and that has gone all the way for 6. Travis Head is on strike. 9 of 5 deliveries. Lovely shot. Through the covers. And that should race away to the boundary. That's gone up in the air and that should go all the way for 6. This is really good hitting from Travis Head. This is the final over of the power play. And Travis Head is making it count. Leg side picked up. Finally a boundary for Nathan McSweeney. He's been struggling out there. But this will give him a little bit of confidence over short fine leg. That's gone up in the air and into the leg side. There's a fielder there. Weasley Medaware. Simple catch. Nathan McSweeney and his struggle comes to an end. Wellington Masakadza strikes on the very first ball. And Zimbabwe have got the second wicket. Nathan McSweeney goes for 12. It's 51 for 2. That brings Tim David at number 4. Again into the leg side in the gap. And this time he should find the boundary. Sikandar Raza is not able to cut it off. 29 of 13 balls. Into the offside this time. And beats the fielder at deep cover, extra cover. He gets another boundary. He's still out there, Travis Head. That's gone up in the air. Catch it is the call. It's mistimed. There is a fielder there, but it goes over his head for 6. 91 meter 6. Oh, bowled him. Bowled him. He played it on the back foot and he's completely missed the off spinner. Travis Head goes for 42 and now Australia 70 for 3. Glenn Maxwell comes in at number 5. Into the leg side, first ball, and Glenn Maxwell finds the boundary. 10 runs off the over with ball to go. Again goes for the sweep and finds another boundary. 14 runs off the over. Last ball. Again into the leg side. This time the fielder will come round it. Coming back for the second. Chance of a run out and there we go. There's a run out. A poor running between the stumps. We're searching for the second run. In the end, it's costed Glenn Maxwell his wicket. Glenn Maxwell goes after a quick fiery 9 runs. 79 for 4 Australia. Mitchell Marsh, the captain, is the new man in. Wellington Masakadza went for 13 in his first over. Hit into the leg side, first ball. And Tim David gets off the mark with a boundary. Cut away, gets it past short third man inside the circle and it races away to the boundary. Leg side, that's in the gap. Catch it is the call. It's not going to be caught. It's going to go into the boundary for 400 up for Australia in 7.2 overs. Last ball of the over. Bowled in. That is a brilliant delivery. It is a leg spinner from Graham Creamer and he finally gets his reward. He's been really expensive and finally gets one. Mitchell Marsh looking to step down the crease. He's gone for 8. Australia 109 for 5. That brings Josh Inglis, the wicketkeeper, at number 7. Leg side, hit hard. Now catch it is the call. There's a fielder there over his head for 6. Josh Inglis facing his first ball. Leg side, gets the sweep in and gets the boundary on the very first ball. Australia have put up a massive total here. Leg side, in the gap and goes for 4. Outside edge and it races away to the boundary. In the air. And there's a fielder there. It won't be caught though. Should come back for 2. Australia finish at 139 for 5 in their 10 overs. A magnificent batting performance from Tim David and Josh Inglis in the end. Now, this is a batting card for Australia after winning the toss, deciding to bat first. Sam Konstas, 14 of 5 balls, got a good start before he was clean bowled by Muzrabani. Nathan McSweeney struggled a bit for his 12 of 10 balls. And then Travis Head, 42 of 19 balls. Tim David, 29 of 11. Glenn Maxwell and Mitchell Marsh with a short cameo as well. And then Josh Inglis in the back end, 23 of 8 balls. That handy partnership with Tim David getting Australia to 139 for 5 in their 10 overs. In the bowling, Blessing Muzrabani 1 for 16 in his 1 over, none for 25 in his 2 overs. Richard Nagarwa, none for 15 for Dion Myers, 1 for 26 for Grant Creamer, 1 for 28 for Wellington Masakadza, and 1 for 29 for Sean Williams. So the spinners, despite getting a wicket, were quite expensive. And Zimbabwe have a huge mountain to climb. They require 140 runs in their 10 overs. So we are about to start the run chase. Craig Irvine and Ryan Burl have to get Zimbabwe to a very good start. Josh Hazelwood has the new ball in hand. That's gone up in the air and straight to the fielder. So Australia strike in the very first over. Josh Hazelwood strikes. The pressure was building. And Craig Irvine looking to go over mid-off in the end, straight to the fielder. Craig Irvine goes for just 2. Zimbabwe in trouble, 4 for 1. Weasley Medaware comes in at number 3. That's gone up in the air and that should go over mid-off, just barely. And it races away to the boundary. First boundary for Zimbabwe. Edged and taken. And Pat Cummins strikes. Weasley Medaware trying to guide it into the offside. In the end, it's an outside edge and a simple catch for Josh Inglis. He's not going to review it. Medaware goes for 5. Zimbabwe in more trouble, 9 for 2. Right, Sikandar Raza, the Zimbabwe captain, at number 4. Australian bowling they've been right on the money with a line of lengths. Down the ground again, straight to mid-off. Chance of a run out and he's gone. The pressure was building. Sikandar Raza looking to go for a quick single. And in the end, Sam Konstas makes no mistake. In fact, I think it's Nathan McSweeney. Oh, Tim David it is. Throws it right back at the stump. Sikandar Raza goes for just 1. Zimbabwe 11 for 3 now. Brendan Taylor, lot of experience. He's a wicketkeeper. Comes in at number 5. Still 128 to win of 46 balls. Bowled him. There's the delivery. There's the Yorker from Josh Hazelwood. And he cleans up Ryan Burl. And Zimbabwe losing another wicket. Ryan Burl goes for just 3. Zimbabwe 12 for 4 now. Sean Williams comes in at number 6. 5 fielders allowed outside the circle. Brendan Taylor goes over the top. And he gets 1 bounce hit for 4. That is just the second boundary for Zimbabwe. Over the top. And simple catch. Brendan Taylor looking to guide it over the offside. In the end, it's a leading edge. And Pat Cummins gets his second wicket. Brendan Taylor goes for 6. It's now Zimbabwe 20 for 5. Dion Myers comes in at number 7. That's gone up in the air and that should go all the way for 6. Yes, it does. First 6 of the Zimbabwe innings. Mitchell Marsh can bowl a couple of overs as well. That's gone up in the air over mid-wicket. And it should go to the boundary. This is good batting from Dion Myers. Just his 5th delivery. And he's targeting Adam Zampa. Sweeps. Doesn't quite time it that well. He'll race back for the second. And in the end, the ball wins the race. Just hits the cushion on the full. End of the 5th over. 39 for 5 Zimbabwe. They still require 101 runs in 5 overs. That's gone up in the air and that's gone over the covers and all the way. 1 bounce for 4. Barely. Almost got on the way for 6. It's gone for 4. That's gone up in the air. Now catch it is the call. There is a fielder there. And it goes over his head for 6. That's gone up in the air and a simple catch. Glenn Maxwell doesn't drop many. And it's a soft dismissal for Sean Williams. He was looking to repeat the same shot, go over the covers. And this time doesn't time it that well. Matt Kuhnemann strikes. Australia have got another wicket. Sean Williams goes for 14. And Zimbabwe now 51 for 6. That brings Wellington Masakadza at number 8. Flicked away. Just past the fielder. A rare sight seeing Australian fielders misfield, and it's gone for the 4. Right, again, no fielders on the offside. That's gone up in the air and outside edge probably, and it races away to the boundary. Again in the air and safely taken this time. It doesn't work the second time for Myers. Mitchell Marsh gets his first wicket, and Australia are just ramping through the Zimbabwe batting. Simple catch for Sam Konstas. Dion Myers goes for 22, 61 for 7. Graham Creamer at number 9. Bowled him. He played it a little too late. He missed it completely, Graham Creamer. And Matt Kuhnemann gets his second wicket. A huge spin. Graham Creamer goes for 3, 66 for 8 now. Richard Nagarwa comes in at number 10. 74 to win of 14 balls. Inside edge and he's bowled him. Richard Nagarwa looking to go down the track. A little bit of an inside edge, and Kuhnemann has got 3 now. The arm ball this time. And he's got some reward. Nagarwa goes without scoring. It's 66 for 9. Blessing Muzrabani is the final man in for Zimbabwe. That's gone up in the air, and that should go 1 bounce for 4. A boundary for Wellington Masakadza, just able to find some gap. Still a couple of balls to go in this over. Can they get maybe a couple of boundaries? Down the ground, straight to the field and out. Looking for a run out, and he's got him. There we go, Glenn Maxwell with a throw back at the stumps, and that is the end of that. Up goes the finger from the umpire, and this is the game for Australia. A picture perfect throw back at the stumps, and Zimbabwe have been bowled out inside their 10 overs. And Australia winning this match comfortably by 65 runs, registering a huge win in this quad series. This is the batting card from Zimbabwe. Very disappointing first 5 batsmen. Not able to get to double figures. Sean Williams, Dion Myers and even Wellington Masakadza tried to give some fight. But in the end, Australia's bowling was too good. In the bowling, Josh Hazlewood 2 for 8 in his 2 overs and 2 for 11 for Pat Cummins. None for 19 for Adam Zampa. He's the only one who was wicketless today. Matt Kuhnemann was really good. 3 for 16 in his 2 overs. And 1 for 19 for Mitchell Marsh. And Australia winning in the end comfortably by 65 runs.